Our Asenso Misamis Occidental Medical Center, a 1.5 billion project that will expand hospital capacity from 150 to 500 beds, is now 90.6% complete and will soon be operational, equipped with state-of-the-art amenities and specialized services. It will serve a center for medical tourism and a specialty hospital such as oncology, cancer, and trauma center. Indeed, this hospital will stand as a symbol of our commitment to providing quality healthcare for the people. Even if this is locally initiated, kaloy sa Diyos, wala ta mangutang para ihuman nining atong hospital. With these improvements and reforms, the trust and confidence of our people have been restored, reflected, reflected in an average occupancy rate of 200% across our five hospitals for the period 2024. In public health services, we focus on health governance, access to care, health education, and emergency preparedness. Our collective efforts improve KLGU health scorecard indicators. The percentage of households using simply managed water services rose to 71.81%, 9.31% higher than the national target of 62.5%. Safe sanitation increased from 66.17 to 79.93%, and we achieved a TB treatment success rate of 94%, 4% higher than the national target. Of course, we have achieved this with the support of the Department of Health. Thank you, Director Legaspi, for your support. Furthermore, through the acquisition and distribution of 41 ambulance units to various PGMO hospitals and local government units, we strengthened two-way referral system and ensure timely response to medical emergencies. On social welfare services, alongside our health initiatives, we continue to strengthen our social welfare programs to uplift the living conditions of every Misamisno, particularly those in the vulnerable sectors. In partnership with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, the Department of Labor and Employment, we continue to extend Ayuda or cash assistance program to socially and economically disadvantaged Misamisnon. At present, together with the agencies I have mentioned and the provincial government funds, a total of 4.46 billion pesos in assistance has been distributed to 719,909 beneficiaries. The beneficiaries include individuals in crisis situation, disaster-affected families, service providers, indigenous people, farmers and fisher folks who are also here present today. Where are our farmers and our fishers folks? They all belong to the sector most in need of government support. Today, we will continue to release to our rice farmers and corn and other farmers. First, to the rice farmers, we will release your 7,000 pesos cash assistance today. Of course, that is the funds coming from President Bongbong Marcos through the Department of Agriculture. Thank you very much, Director Pakamalan, for facilitating this release. The cash assistance program not only address the immediate needs of our fellow Misamisnos, but also help stimulate our local economy as the funds circulated within our province. As part of our commitment to strengthen social welfare services, we continue to honor and recognize our elders who have reached the remarkable milestone of 100 years. Through the centenarian program, a total of 28 centenarians received 200,000 cash assistance, 100,000 from President Bongbong Marcos through the National Commission of Senior Citizens, and the 100,000 comes from the provincial government. Staying true the theme Asinso tradition, we will continue with our annual Pamaskong Handog, a program I started in 2013 during my term as congressman. Last year, we distributed food packs to 179,817 families. And this year, we will once again spread the spirit of giving through Pamaskong Handog 2025, which will begin in the first week of December. On our children's protection. Protection, protecting our children remains one of our highest priorities. Through our Asinso Misamis Occidental Refuge for Children, AMOR, we continue to provide a safe and nurturing haven for victims of abuse. At present, the center shelters 24 young survivors of sexual abuse with two babies who are provided with comprehensive support services, food, clothing, comfortable shelter, medical, dental care, education, skills training, counseling, and therapeutic activities to help them heal and rebuild their life with dignity and hope. We take pride in achieving a 100% prosecution success rate against all perpetrators of child abuse, made possible through our unwavering legal support. Thanks to all our DOJ prosecutors who perform their duties with, and to the members of the judiciary who always being the tribune of true justice. To ensure the sustainability of these efforts, we have crafted the Provincial Development an investment plan program for children for 2024 to 2028 and the comprehensive local juvenile intervention program 2024 to 2026 and the child protection policy. Education and sports development. Education remains the greatest equalizer. We have expanded our One Family, One Professional program for deserving Misocc, granting each scholar 25,000 per semester. Since we started it in 2023, we have supported more than 3,200 grantees, producing 983 graduates. 319 of whom are already employed, helping their families achieve economic stability and rise above poverty. We will continue to support our graduates to help them find suitable employment. These graduates will become part of our workforce, further strengthening our industries as 76% of our provincial gross domestic product comes from the service sector, and our OPO will eventually play a vital role in enhancing this sector even more. Carry on the good work. Our goal of becoming a center for quality learning in northern Mindanao has begun to bear fruit, as evidenced by the rise in enrollment across higher learning institutions. Notably, the Tangov City Global College posted 44.56% increase. Congratulations, Mayor Ben Kanama, because this is a Tangov City government-owned college, and also the the trend was observed at Northwestern Mindanao State College of Science and Technology, which posted also a 38% increase during the same period. The school is now approaching university status, marking a significant milestone in its development. The Law Republic Act number 11186, which I principally authored when I was still a congressman. In sports, our achievement was historic. For the first time in history, Misamis Occidental emerged as the overall champion of the 2025 Northern Mindanao Regional Athletic Association, which we successfully hosted in March 2025 with a record-breaking performance of 94 gold medals. We will continue to support our athletes to maintain this standing and achieve even greater success in future sports events. The pride of Misamisnon extends beyond sports. We have also demonstrated our remarkable character as a people through the warmth and hospitality in hosting various regional events. By the way, thank you our DepEd officials, HDS Manuel, HDS Jane Veloso, HDS Siambay, and HDS Serrano, and of course, our regional director of the Department of Education, Director Art Mayocon. Aside from the NMRAA 2025, we successfully hosted the Regional Fire Olympics in August, as well as the Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation Week. The Mindanao Association of Tertiary Schools Friendship Games, Culture and Arts Festival last October. The Regional Festival of Talents and the 148th Regional Development Council Full Council meeting last year. Next year, we are set to host even more major events, including the Mindanao Convention of Couples for Christ, whom we expect 7,000 delegates more or less from Mindanao. That will be on March 2026. The Catholic Bishop Conference of the Philippines Annual Convention on July 19 to 13, 2026 to be attended by the bishops of the Philippines and the Papal Nuncio. The 75th Diamond Anniversary of the Archdiocese of Osamis and Dupim Bishop Clergy Convention. Thank you, Archbishop Homoad and all the priests. We assure you of our 100 support. We will also host the National Fire Olympics. Thank you, Director Tradio of the Bureau of Fire. And we are now in exploratory talks to host the Binibining Pilipinas Univer 2026. In economic growth and development, on our desire ng misamisnon magpuyong malambuon, despite national and global challenges, Misamis Occidental economy has demonstrated resilience and continued growth. According to the Philippines Statistics Authority latest report, the province recorded a 7.5 economic growth rate in 2024, faster than the 6.6 growth posted in the previous year. Our gross domestic product was valued at 136.77 billion, higher than the 127.21 billion recorded in 2023, and it accounted for 13.1% of the region's total gross domestic product. Misamis Occidental is now ranked fifth among the 27 provinces in Mindanao with the highest gross domestic product. Holds the highest per capita GDP in northern Mindanao among provinces, and is the 15th most competitive province in the Philippines. In terms of local revenues, Misamis Occidental was recognized among the top 8 provinces in the entire Philippines under the category of year-on-year growth in 2024, with 53.54% increase, making it the only province in Mindanao to land in the top 10 category. In 2023, the province ranked fifth in the same category. Ibig sabihin, treasurer, bumaba tayo. Oo. So, kailangan we have to bounce back this 2025. On agriculture, our farmers remain the backbone of our province. When I assumed office in 2022, we introduced reforms in our agricultural statistics to ensure accuracy of data in order to address gaps and provide realistic interventions. We were able to identify 7,190.20 hectares of rice lands, of which 6,106 hectares were found as productive areas, and validated 11,836 actual farmers from the original 19,000 list of farmers. Through our Asilso Rice Farmers Fall Assistance Program that provides rice farmers with free support services from land preparation, production, fertilizer, seedlings, fertilizers, pinaghatian na natin. No? Yung fertilizer na binigay ng Department of Agriculture dahil kulang, dinagdagan na ng provincial government. So, full fertilizer assistance na, including post-harvest facilities to marketing. We were able to improve rice productivity in the province as we already reached an average yield of 5.33 metric tons per hectare during the last two cropping season of this year, higher than the national yield. Our ARPA program has been complemented by the establishment of our Asilso Misamis Occidental Rice Processing Centers in Buenavista, Oroquita City for District 1 and in Santa Cruz, Tangub City for the 2nd District. A multi-stage rice mill equipped with state-of-the-art components which have also helped our farmers access to modern milling facilities with high-quality milled rice at no cost at all from the farmers. Thank you, the Secretary Francisco Laurel Jr. and Director Apollo Pacamalan. Pero kahit nagpasalamat ako, sir, may utang ka pa. May tatlo ka pang pangako for this year. In support of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. call to lower the price of rice, we pioneered in Mindanao the establishment of Baratong Bugas para sa Misamisnon, BBM rice program sold at 20 pesos per kilo in our established Kadiwa centers. Director, all 14 and 3 cities have now Kadiwa centers in the province of Misamis Occidental. Our local rice farmers, we bought this rice from them at 2 pesos higher than the trader's price. And this BBM rice is augmented by the National Food Authority through the Food Terminals Incorporated, thanks to EPI President Joseph Law and NEP Administrator Larry Del Rosario Lacson, who visited us here for the program. Looking forward, we need to step up and strengthen other areas of agricultural productivity, including corn and high-value crops, as well as revitalize our coconut industry as a means to increase the contribution of the agriculture sector to our GDP. In line with our proposed establishment of an integrated coconut processing facility, Sir Director, ito pa yung utang mo. We are still working it out. We must ensure a coconut supply to meet with future demand. We have learned that some of the coconut supply for Peter Paul Coconut Processing Plant in Plaridel and cocoa harvest in Osami City comes from other provinces. Therefore, we must produce more coconuts within our province because the demand is high. To this end, we have collaborated with the Philippine Coconut Authority for the provision of 1 million coconut seedlings, with PCE committing to deliver 25% of the seedlings by the end of the year. PCE, ma'am, hanggang ngayon, Nobyembre na, hindi pa dumating yung pangako nyo. Mayroon tayong 2 buwan na ah, gagawin natin. Secretary Magnus is smiling. He can help us follow it up with our Philippine Coconut Authority. Trade and industry. To further strengthen our economic performance in the province, we will continue to strongly collaborate with our partner agencies such as DTI and DOST in delivery of programs for our micro, small, and medium enterprises who largely comprise our business community. Today, we have 171 unique MSMEs have been actually grown and strengthened by the DTI out of the 4,672 unique MSMEs assisted from July 2022 to September 2025. These MSMEs were fully provided with various services and initiatives, including skills and upgrading trainings, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy. Thank you to RD Roel Paklipan and Provincial Director Los Galda. With the establishment of the DOST Innovation Hub in Misamis Occidental, which was launched during our hosting of the Regional Science, Technology, and Innovation Week last October 2025, with Secretary Renato Solido gracing the occasion, we have created a collaborative space for innovation in science and technology. The facility serves as a center of collaboration and creativity, providing a conducive space for our students, researchers, aspiring entrepreneurs, and local innovators to explore and develop transformative ideas in technology and science. Tourism. Tourism continues to be a bright spot in our development agenda as we envision to become a tourism and investment hub in Mindanao with the opening of the Pangilbi Bridge project on September 27, 2024. We have observed a significant increase in tourist arrival in the province. Records show that a total of 1,716,897 tourists visited in the province in 2024,